This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Sports and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
And now we take a brief look at the matchups for our tip-off coming moments from now.
Well, tonight you need to make the most of your chances. Both of these teams are terrific on the glass.
Yeah, I'm curious if either side can get the edge in that department. They both have been so consistent when it comes to rebounding.
And that's going to be an interesting line to follow tonight, guys. You have to think that whoever gets the edge on the boards is going to be in control of the game.
Nice D from Satu Sabali. Outside Stewart. Pass to Jones. Ionescu. The pick by Jones. Ionescu. That's good.
A lethal sniper from outside the arc. The D has to rush Ionescu and run her off that three-point line.
Now here's Williams. Now McBride. Pass to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Liberty.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well been. She really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly her defense that threw her off there.
Lainey Hamilton, that one's good.
This is the kind of vision you get with Ionescu. She has a knack for finding the open teammate.
Collier outside. Guarded by Sabali. For 3. And again, no good by Minnesota. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. She can't get it to go.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Stolen by Lainey Hamilton. Pass to Sabali. Back to Lainey Hamilton. Now Jones. Shoots the 3. Howard with the rebound. Collier outside. McBride outside. Williams. Over Stewart. And the Lynx miss again.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
And for Satu Sabali, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put you in elite company. In her 4th season, things started to click for Sabali. Now, she's a bona fide star.
Collier, defended by Stewart. Can they get it? Pass to Williams. The 15-footer, good.
Feels like the rest of basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. He still uses this part of the court.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu. Down low. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. 2 open that time, made it look easy.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
That shot by Collier, no good. Lainey Hamilton on the wing. McBride covering. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
And the first one falls for her.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit.
And so she hits both.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender. And a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
How about the toughness of Satou Sabally, both mentally and physically? She's a competitor who really pushes herself to get her team exactly what they need.
The first one falls.
Well, to get to this level, you're already a winner. But who is the best when it comes to taking home titles?
No doubt for me, it's the ultimate winner, Breanna Stewart. She's got all the college titles and multiple WNBA titles.
Same here. For a change, I agree with you, Brian. I mean, Stewart's teams hoist trophies at every level because of her two-way ability. And you got a prolific scorer on one end and a dominant defender on the other.
Now here's McBride. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Williams. Over Ionescu. And the Lynx miss again. Here's Stewart. Over Collier. Hits the front of the rim and out. Outside Williams. Collier right side. Back to Williams. Shot to stop the run. The three from Natasha Howard. And again, no good by Minnesota. Pulls up.
Pass to Lainey Hamilton.
And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Liberty ball as New York keeps possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Stewart with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Kept alive. And that one's good. Jones.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Pass to Uhas.
Now Williams. And stolen by Ionescu. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Now here's Collier. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Sabally the screen. 3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the drought. The rebound by the Liberty. Now Ionescu. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
The Lynx making a switch here. Collier outside. Right wing. Here's Uhas. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, when Uhas gets that kind of positioning inside, she usually makes the most of it.
To the paint.
Sabally. Rebound by Uhas.
Outside Williams. The 3-pointer is on target.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 5. The 3 ball.
And it's Collier with the rebound.
From 15 feet away, the shot that time not on target.
Pass to Ionescu. Now Allen. Now here is Stewart. To the inside. And Allen gets it to go.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Here's Collier.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
The screen by Collier. Courtney Williams for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Now here is Ionescu. Shoots over Williams. Ionescu can't get it to go. Defended by Stewart. And Brianna Stewart with the block.
The incredible wingspan of Stewart coming in handy. She can cover a lot of ground.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's going to be on Nafisa Collier. And when you talk about the elite players in our sport, Brianna Stewart is near the top of that list.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're looking at 6 straight top 3 MVP finishes. Stewie's already won 3 titles and is always an all-defensive team member. Plus, she just turned 30. I mean, that's insane.
And she knocks down the first one.
Back in 2023, Brianna Stewart signing as a free agent with the Liberty. What a signing.
Oh, to me, I think this could go down as the biggest free agent signing in WNBA history. Stewie won an MVP in year 1 with New York, and then in year 2, she brings the Liberty their first title in franchise history. It's hard to make a bigger impact than that, guys.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for her.
Pass to Uhas.
Shoots over Jones. And she can't bank that one in.
Here's New York now.
They lead by 14.
Outside for Stewart. Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She's jacked up a number of threes, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
Here's Caldwell.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Outside Stewart. To the middle.
Gardner.
Off to a good start as she hits her first shot attempt.
Well, you're so concerned with Stewart scoring. That opens up things for others in that pick and roll, and it allows the teammate to convert.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And it's great to see that fantastic block on replay once again.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
Pass to Allen. And here's Johannes. Allen, McBride covering.
There's Jonquel Jones with the 3.
And it's Collier with the rebound. And here's Caldwell.
Collier outside. McBride. And the Lynx miss again.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Beavish with the bucket.
You know, I like that. She almost pulled the trigger, but then she recognized there was a better option, made a nice pass.
Collier outside. McBride. Back to Collier to stop the run. And the 3 ball is good.
A great shooter from deep. Collier responding with her own trifecta.
Now Johannes looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Coffee. And it's New York with another. Collier right side. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Liberty up by 16. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
Really hard work being put in from the glass by them from the get-go.
Yeah, everyone's done a great job boxing out for them here, and it's showing up on the stat sheet. Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Johannes.
Inside, Jones lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Look at the spacing Jones is able to create in the pick and roll. Good teamwork results in a great shot.
Collier outside. Pass to McBride. Launches a 3. New York with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Gardner can't get it to go. Now Caldwell. And here's Collier. He's covered by Gardner. And Nafisa Collier hits from deep.
The ability to catch and shoot comes down to quick decision making. And I think Collier has a pretty good grasp of that.
Pass to Phoebish. Now Gardner. Covered by Collier. Now here's Allen. There's the 3. Rebounded by Coffee. Now here's Uhas. Guarded by Jones. Back to McBride. And the Lynx, another 3.
With the smooth touch from outside, McBride's versatility leaves defenses pretty vulnerable.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Jones. Shoots over Uhas. Nails the baby hook.
Now you can tell Jones knows when it's time to dominate, go inside, and take charge of the paint.
Here's Collier. Uhas sets the screen. Out to the wing. McBride. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Phoebish. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Coach has a look like, are you kidding me?
Takes it out to Collier. Uhas sets the screen. And Nafisa Collier hits from deep.
A steady shooter from beyond the arc. Collier's presence on the floor helps space it. A big asset for this team.
Here's Johannes.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Hits the three-point bomb.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. McBride outside. Drops it in from 11 feet.
You'd love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Pass to Johannes.
Picked by Jones. That's That's another one for her. Her fifth in just 7 shots.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
And here is Howard. Williams, covered by Ionescu. Back to Howard. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And that one's good. Jones.
An efficient offensive player. The most impressive thing about Jones to me is she is capable of huge nights without wasting a lot of possessions.
Now here's McBride. 7 points in the game. Screen by Howard. Courtney Williams for 3. Rebounded by Phoebish.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
The pick by Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot, and we'll shoot 2 at the line.
It's going to go on Dorka Juhas.
So skilled around the basket. Jones is disciplined and makes opponents work on defense.
That one's off.
And in that epic 2024 WNBA Finals, Jonquel Jones took home MVP honors.
Yeah, she shot it 56, 43, and 100 for the series. Now, New York struggled at times offensively, and Jones had to carry the load to give the Liberty their first WNBA title.
And she's good on the second.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
You think about it, she's born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie. But Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
Now here's Jones. 14 points for her. Count that as her 7th field goal in 10 tries. She's shooting a nifty 70%.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Here's Caldwell.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Howard the screen. To the right side. Pass to McBride. 4 on the shot clock.
Good defense there by Benijah Laney Hamilton.
Now here is Ionescu. Here's Jones. Pick by Jones. Here's Johannes. And that's collected by Kayla McBride.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Juhas sets the screen.
McBride uses the glass that time, and it's good. Now here's Jones. She's got 16.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Pick by Jones.
Laney Hamilton. Laney Hamilton on the wing.
To the middle. Courtney Williams with the steal.
Pass to Caldwell.
And here's McBride.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
Such a dynamo offensively. Williams, a very streaky scorer. Once she makes a couple of baskets, watch out.
Now here's Laney Hamilton.
5 points in the game. Over McBride. Here's Jones. Got her with the pump fake, just couldn't finish. Outside, Williams.
Pass to Caldwell.
Back to Williams. Down low. The kick out to McBride. Outside, Howard.
Here's Caldwell.
3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
3-pointer, Sabrina Ionescu.
Phoebish with the bucket.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Caldwell.
to the wing, right side. McBride lets it go from deep. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Pass to Johannes.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
So the Lynx now, trailing by 13. Now here's Williams.
Pass to Juhas.
Stolen by Jones.
Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Juhas. Laney Hamilton up top.
Ionescu. Here's Jones. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Endless energy from Jones. Plays hard the whole game, constantly putting pressure on defenders.
And the first one drops.
Well, with a new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
And you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
Pass to McBride. And here is Howard. Guarded by Jones. Will it go? Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
An intimidating shot blocker. Jones has sound defensive positioning and plays alert basketball.
Now here's Collier. 11 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Here's Jones. 18 points for her. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up as she misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Well, what impresses me the most about Jones is her versatility. She's a 3-level scorer. She's got great handles for her size. She's an outstanding rebounder. And on the other end, she's a phenomenal defender.
The first free throw is good. That one misses.
And what a run in the playoffs last year for Minnesota, led by Nafisa Collier.
Yeah, getting to her first WNBA Finals was a huge deal. Collier averaged 23-9 in those 12 playoff games, coming so close to winning her first title.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Howard. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones.
Pass to Laney Hamilton.
Back to Jones.
Laney Hamilton the screen.
From downtown, that's in for her 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting night so far.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
It's stolen by Stewart. In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Sabali. No good there.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Collier. She's got 13. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yeah, when Nafisa Collier, a player that chips in everywhere, including the mid-range.
Ionescu has it. Williams there.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Just 5 on the clock.
They grab their own miss.
Tries again. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Liberty leading by 17. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. What a game we're seeing from Jones.
Quite simply, she's been terrific. This is just what they need from her.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Here's Williams. To the inside. A kick out to McBride. Sinks the triple.
A shooter who doesn't really need much space to be effective, McBride has a quick and accurate release.
Now here's Sabali. Sabali the screen. Pass to Ionescu. Stewart, covered by Collier. Takes it from 10. Nafisa Collier with some nice D. Down low. Left side, Williams. To the middle. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Ionescu outside. Stewart. Stewart with the screen. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
There are so many skills Ionescu has offensively, but her feel for the game, knowing when to dish it, it's just simply incredible.
Off target from three-point range. Sabali the screen. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
So smooth for her size. Sabali is certainly an effective pick-and-roll player.
Started by Sabali. Satu Sabali comes up with the board. And it's New York's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
When you talk about the history of this great league, Minnesota went on one of the most dominant runs ever.
From 2011 to 2017, the Lynx went to 6 finals in 7 seasons, capturing 3 titles. With how hard it is to win in the W, in the amount of parity we have in the league right now, I'm not sure we're going to see something like that again anytime soon.
Now here's Collier. 15 points in the game. The 3. She misses that time, but only 5 misses in her 11 shots from the field, as she's 6 of 11.
Pass to Laney Hamilton.
And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Williams. 12 points for her. And there's the call on Satu Sabali. That is her first foul of the game. New York on D. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game. To the paint, 6 on the shot clock.
Collier can't get it to go.
On offense, here the Liberty. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Jones. And here's Sabali. And it's New York with another.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
McBride with the ball. 12 points for her.
Collier.
Defended by Stewart. Shot to end the cold run. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
And a 2024 Defensive Player of the Year, Napheesa Collier.
And what's great about her winning the award, Collier does her defense with positioning and reading the game. At 6'1", she's got unique traits for a DPOY.
And she makes the first.
Well, for the games that you watch around the league, what's an important factor that you guys think gets overlooked?
I gotta say, pace. You want to play the game on your terms. And if you can control the tempo, that can be pretty key in a game.
No doubt, Brian. You know, we see different styles around the league, and if you can impose how you want to play, that's huge.
And she makes both free throws.
And no doubt, when it comes to Minnesota, Napheesa Collier is the leader of this team.
I mean, she's someone you expect to put up 20, 10, and 5 anytime she's out there. She's been a Defensive Player of the Year. Collier, she sets the tone for the Lynx.
And now the Lynx fast break. Rejected by Jonquel Jones. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Drills the three-pointer.
And their lead gets even more enormous. They play terrific basketball at both ends.
No doubt about it. I certainly can't think of an area where they've underperformed.
And neither can I. How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 6. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Gotta love Ionescu's intensity, delivering an emphatic answer.
Collier outside. McBride up top.
Lainey Hamilton covering.
5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And the Lynx another 3.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Ionescu outside.
They get the rebound.
Even without that 3-ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Stewart. 9 points in the game. She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
Yeah, well, Sabali uses all of her length to own the glass, able to secure the rock for her team there.
And we've seen Satu Sabali take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. I mean, the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satu's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Now here's Sabali. And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2.
I like when Sabali attacks inside, showing no fear attacking the contact and getting the call.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
You think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling.
And here are the Lynx now.
Pass to Juhas.
Now Collier, defended by Stewart.
Now Juhas.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. And the Lynx miss again. Here's Sabali. Stewart. Ionescu right side. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Never a good idea to foul Stewie, especially when she can get her shot off.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level. Defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season. So not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner. Someone you build your entire franchise around.
Now here's Williams. 15 points in the game. Here's Collier. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Brianna Stewart picks one up.
What an incredible run by the Lynx to the 2024 WNBA Finals.
Winning a clutch Game 5 against Connecticut in the semifinals and taking the Liberty to 5 in the finals. That deciding game went to overtime, and the Lynx were pretty much one play away from winning it all.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ionescu. 8 points for her. Sabali the screen. To the middle. It's tipped.
Such a versatile defender. Juhas affects each game with her shot blocking ability.
It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Pass to Allen. Jones. Ionescu. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Five on the clock. From deep. And it's Collier with the rebound. Blocked by Brianna Stewart. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
An emphatic rejection. You got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's McBride. She's got 14. Williams. 6 to shoot. For 3, Nafisa Collier bangs home the trifecta.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Ionescu has it. Now guarded by Collier.
Ionescu outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Pass to Williams. Uhas. Guarded by Jones. Now here's Collier. Rebound by Brianna Stewart. Here's Allen. Outside, Sabali. Now Ionescu. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing. Now McBride. Williams sets the screen. Pass to McBride. Beyond the arc. Looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
This is the time that they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Yeah, it had to happen here in the third, and now that they've got the run going, they've got to keep it rolling.
Absolutely.
Now here's Stewart. 12 points for her. On the wing, Rebecca Allen. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
She's been ice cold from three-point range since halftime, and she continues to fire away. She's got to tone it down.
Uhas. Guarded by Jones. Pass to Collier. Shoots over Sabali. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Well, it's tough to contain Collier and her well-rounded offensive game. She just has so many moves she can turn to.
And the Liberty call time here.
Now here's Gardner. Covered by Collier. To the inside. Now here's Uhas. She's tightly guarded. Collier outside. And the Lynx, another three.
So get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Now here's Coffey. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Here's Phoebish. Makes it off the glass.
Well, in that tight, with that much of a height advantage, there's really not a lot that D can do to stop that shot.
Collier outside. Uhas sets the screen. Collier inside. Working on Jones. Here's Johannes. And she's good on the 3-ball.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
And here's Caldwell.
For 3, Kayla McBride. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Liberty. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Lainey Hamilton left side. Over to the left wing. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Pass to Williams. Outside Howard. Wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Great recognition on the catch and shoot. Howard understood exactly how much time she had.
Back to Ionescu. The tray. Oh, almost
almost had a 4-point play right there. Wow. But she'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
And she hits the first of 3.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
And she makes all 3.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds, whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
Yuha sets the screen.
Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Back to Ionescu. Launches it. Minnesota grabs the miss. Pass to Howard.
Good defense there by Benijah Laney Hamilton.
And it's New York's ball. They lead by 17. Fades and shoots. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
Here's Caldwell.
She's covered by Allen. She gets that one.
Beautiful dish down low.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Allen.
Back to Ionescu. Here's Laney Hamilton.
There's a screen. Shot clock at 5. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Caldwell.
Back to Williams. Screen by Howard. Puts up a 3.
The offensive rebound.
Another shot. Out to the right wing. From deep. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Pass to Johannes. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Yet another smooth stroke. That's just perfect form she's showing at the 3-point line.
Now Caldwell.
Here's Uhas. Now Howard. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment. Or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Johannes. New York, no good that time either. Here's Minnesota. Now here's Howard. Pass to Williams. Howard. Shot clock at 6.
Here's Caldwell.
From the arc.
It's rebounded by Sabali. Outside, Laney Hamilton.
Now here's Gardner. Defended by Coffey. Now here's Ionescu. Down low.
Hamilton left side. Caldwell pulls it in.
Here's Minnesota. Coffee outside. To the middle. Gardner with it. Coffee covering. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. And the Lynx making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Laney Hamilton on the wing.
McBride covering. Clock at 6. Johannes shot is off. Collier outside. To stop the drought. Out to the left wing. McBride.
Laney Hamilton covering.
Howard the screen. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. New York with the rebound.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. Maybe that's why she missed.
Here's Caldwell. And it's good for 2.
Great job taking advantage of the steal and getting the easy points in transition.
Just how you draw it up. Great defensive work and aggressive play in the open court.
A defense leading to offense.
And the Liberty call time here. Here's Johannes.
Outside Stewart. Pass to Gardner. 5 to shoot. Stewart with the ball.
Collier's there.
Stewart misses. Collier with it. The screen by Collier. And the basket by McBride.
No doubt that McBride can let it fly from deep.
Outside Stewart. Pass to Johannes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Now Caldwell.
Yo, look down!
And here's McBride. Gardner with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, when Gardner's at top speed, good luck, because you probably won't catch up to her.
Guarded by Jones. Pass to McBride. Here's Coffee. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
So difficult to guard given Coffee's size. She presents a lot of problems for defenders.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so she makes both. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Pass to Stewart. Over Collier. Stewart can't hit. And here are the Lynx now. Now here's Williams. Collier outside. Shoots. New York with the rebound.
Here's Laney Hamilton.
Pass to Sabali. That one falls, and a nice feed from Laney Hamilton.
Well, look, Sabali is no stranger to tough finishes, guys. She's as confident as they come down low.
Here's Howard. Close one. She can't get that one to fall. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Outside, Laney Hamilton.
They get it again. Ionescu outside. They shoot again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. The Lynx making a switch here.
Shooting one.
And here's Williams. Pass to McBride. Inside. Here's Howard. The kick out to McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
New York, no good that time either. Takes it out to Collier. Drops in the tray.
Love the confidence from Collier. She knows she can knock it down from deep.
Now Sabali. Screen by Stewart. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. McBride outside. Williams, covered by Ionescu. To the paint, stolen by Laney Hamilton. Ionescu outside. To the inside. Here's Sabali. For the basket, her fifth of the game. She's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
A mix of finesse and length gets Sabali the inside shot. Such a skillful player.
Nafisa Collier for 3.
Boy, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as she has rebounds.
Right now, we're really witnessing something special.
Left side, Sabali. Laney Hamilton. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Laney Hamilton. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Brianna Stewart. Natasha Howard with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. Now Williams. Collier outside. For 3, Kayla McBride. It's rebounded by Sabali. Now here's Laney Hamilton. Outside, Sabali. Pass to Jones. Looking to end her cold spell. And Ionescu with the layup.
That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
Here's Collier. Rejected by Jonquel Jones. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. So the Lynx now. For 3, Nafisa Collier. It's good from long range. Here's Johannes. Pass to Gardner. Allen. Now Jones. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
For 3, Nafisa Collier. New York with the rebound. And here's Johannes. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had the significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.